Well, here's another one. Yeah, sit right here. Here's another little snippet. Right, for those of you that have never actually truly been homeless, you know, saying, and the mindset and the whole thing that revolves around it. Right. You wake up that day and you find yourself homeless outside. You know what I'm saying? You have, dwindling resources, right? You don't really know much. You don't really know what to go do, where to go, what to, you are, pretty much clueless, right? You wander around for a little bit, you try to meet some people that are in the same situation, you try to figure out what to do, right? Well, most sane people in the beginning, right, are leery, a little afraid, a little, not sure of, what's going to happen, right? And believe it or not, right, all of that is double and sometimes triple on the other side when you run into other people, other homeless people, or other, street people, right? I mean, they are not so much afraid of you, but they're leery of you. They're leery, right? They're suspicious of what kind of danger you could put them in, or the situations that you can get them involved in that's going to come back onto them. So they have, they all test each other. They're going to test you. They're going to test you with simple little subtle things that you don't even notice. You won't even pick up on. Like one of the most common, right, is they'll, somebody will bring you into their little circle, little group, right, and they'll, let you blab on and on and on, right, until you, hit on a name or an individual that they know about, that they know of, right? And they'll say something to you that's not necessarily true or above board, right? And they'll just leave it at that. And then they'll wait, day, 2 days, a week, and until it comes back around, because they're going to go find this person, and they're going to say, hey man, we just met this new guy, this new person. They said this and this and this about you. Right? And they're going to wait. They're going to wait for that to come all the way back around, right? In some cases, they'll go find this person, and they'll bring this person. They'll find you. They'll bring this person to you, and they'll say, blah 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 blah. You said this about my friend, all right? But the test is they're waiting to see if you're going to admit to it and tell the truth about it, or if you're going to lie, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's basic, simple. And trust, right? Because there isn't much trust out here. There isn't much at all out here. That's it, right? The real people, the beautiful people, I mean, we are insignificant to them, right? Unless we're doing something stupid. Saying, look at little birdie, right? So they have different tests and different, little things to, for each other to prove themselves. And they have their friends. They have, they don't, once you fall out of that network, once you fall out of that circle, you are, oh man, did you hear about Brian? Yeah, dude, he got fired, he got lost, he got, fell into, got drunk and, disappeared, right? But that's the extent of it. But when you're down here, when you're out here, right, and all these people, we all know each other. We all congregate together some days. We all go to the same places to eat. We all go to the same places, to try to find relaxation. The library, Andre's house to eat, the clothes closet at the church, right? So we are constantly always running into each other, moving around in these circles and these things, right? And if you've proven yourself, or you prove, right, to these people that you are not trustworthy, you are not, saying, worth spending some effort to try, to bring in, to put under the wing, right, and to try to school you, right, saying, you run the risk of being marked or branded as a liar, a thief, right, saying somebody who's not trustworthy. And then right? From there, the word spread, boom, outward, right? And then people will see you. You see it? And then this is the hard part about it is that from that point forward, the only people that will associate you, the only people that will come near you, the only people that want to interact with you are bad people, people that want to take advantage of you, people that want to use you, people that want to see what they can get from you or get you to do right for their benefit, right? And then after 6 weeks, couple of months of this, right? Most people, most good, solid people, because at least half of all homeless people are good people, right? They haven't turned bad; they just find themselves in a bad situation, right? But after 6 weeks, a couple of months of this or that, you know what I'm saying? The streets teach you. You learn, right, to be judicious in your choices that you make, right? And that squeezes you down. That feeds into the whole, right, sense of nothingness. Because now, so now you're trapped inside this little bubble, this little world, right? And that's where the hopelessness, that's where the despair, that's where the depression, that's where it all starts to build up. That's how it all started. It starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger because the more people that you come across, the more people that you meet are all out to get you. They're all out to use you, right? And even if you do, right, find a good friend or as the police say, a known associate, right, that you can put a little bit of trust into, they still don't trust you. They're still looking for ways, right, to use whatever they can get from you, right? Or or in a lot of cases, right, try to figure out how they can get to you, steer you around the pond, right, to get you to come up with an idea that they've already had, right, and so they can put it together with you and put you out front and make you the front man, the bag man for the situation. So that way, if the shit goes sideways and something goes wrong, you get caught. You're the one that got caught. They didn't get caught. They can walk away, disappear into the distance. But, see, so being out here is not easy. It's not. It's an extremely difficult thing, right? Once you find yourself here, right? And then it's even harder, right, to try to break out of the cycle, out of the mold, right, out of the stereotype, right? Because no one is here to help you but yourself, and you have to be smart enough to realize this. You have to be smart enough to take advantage of the resources that you have at hand around you. Look, this is one of my favorite places to come sit because you got this cool little fountain, a lot of little birdies, a lot of trees. In summertime, there's a lot of shade here. It's part of the downtown campus, right? And most people don't mind me. They don't mind me because they've seen me here a couple of thousand billion times, and they see me doing this exact same thing, taking pictures, sitting around, making a video. That's why people walk around me, walk by me, right? Because it's kind of funny. See, I fit into both worlds, right? Because here on the campus, they think maybe he's just another older student, right? Other people think he's a professional, he's a photographer. Yeah, I got my little tripod, I got my gear, I got my setup. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing something, right? And I'm solely focused on doing that. See, that's what I'm talking about when I say you have to find something constructive to do, other than let people steer you around and take advantage of you, or you take advantage of yourself. A lot of times, that's what we do. We end up because we feel this sense of nothingness. You know what I'm saying? We end up taking advantage of ourselves by not doing anything, by just feeding into the whole thing and screwing ourselves over. All right? So, think about that. Think about that shit. The next time you're wondering, next time you're sitting there eating your lunch somewhere when you're on your lunch break, or you're at the Walmart, or you're at the park, or wherever, and you see a little group of homeless people, don't just look at them with despise. I mean, think about, how you would fit into their little group, what it would take for you, right, to pass their test, to become someone trustworthy in their little world. Because out here in the world, it's vastly different than you think. It's me, Brian. Yep. Thank you.